Okay, stop. So I got a bottle of water, but I never got to drink it because once I went down the escalator, there was another bag check, another security check, and before I could enter my gate, I had to throw it away. Which really sucked, but I made it until they served drinks and food. Alright, so for our first meal, we had a roll, a mango cream pie, and then achara, which is like pickled vegetables. And then the main entree was like a pork pasta of sorts, and then a bottle of water. So at this point of the flight, I'm pretty hungry, so everything tasted great. I guess the pasta could have used a tad bit more salt, but it was pretty good. For our second meal, we had another roll, a couple pieces of cantaloupe, and the main dish, which consisted of 4 pieces of hash browns, which weren't really that crispy, but you can't really expect that on a plane. It's not like you're getting it fresh from a diner. A couple pieces of mushrooms, scrambled eggs, which were alright, I guess, and a couple pieces of Salisbury steak. Also, there was a tube of gochujang, which is a Korean chili paste. So after getting completely full on this meal, I watched a couple movies and slept for most of the flight. And then a couple hours later, I woke up and we're having a third meal, which I did not expect at all. So for this third meal, surprisingly, there was no roll. But it's alright since I chose the lasagna and that's pretty filling in itself. When I opened the box, I was pretty surprised and amazed at how it looked, and it tasted pretty good. For dessert, we had a bar of chocolate, which I munched on while rewatching Beauty and the Beast. And after those 3 meals, I was so full that I didn't even eat during my layover in New York. So while waiting for my flight, I found this little area between these massive beams, and I watched a couple movies just to pass the time. So after a 15-hour flight from Manila to New York, a 10-hour layover, and a 2-hour flight from New York to Bermuda, I'm finally home. So, I'm walking to my test center right now. Not test center, but the area where I'm supposed to go to get my PCR test. There's not a lot of cars or bikes or anything on the street right now because it's November 11th and I think it's Remembrance Day. The test site is not that far from my house, but I'm already breathing hard because it's sort of hard to breathe through this mask. So the testing center for day 4 was held at a post office located in town. Thankfully, I came early enough to not be at the end of the line. So once inside, you state your name and are given a swab in a bag which already has my name on it. And thankfully, it was really quick and I was out of there within a few minutes.
Alright, so done the test. They did like 5 seconds per nostril, so it sort of hurt. Not really, but when I took the PCR in the Philippines, it was like real quick, not real quick, but like 2 seconds at least. But here they really make sure they get the sample. Heading home now. I went through like a shortcut sort of. I wanted to avoid as much people as possible. Not for only my safety, but for the safety of others. Because I've been testing negative so far, but you never know. And I don't want to be a danger to the community any more than I am being outside right now. So I'm gonna rush home, back to my quarantine little room. What I did today was test on day 4.
For the day 8 test, the testing site was not within walking distance, so my dad drove me from Pembroke Parish to St. David's Parish, which was roughly 15 to 20 minutes. We made sure all the windows were open and we both had our masks on. I really enjoyed the drive to the testing site because I really miss seeing the blue water, the sunlight, the smell of the ocean. I just really missed it. Especially during quarantine in my little room, I'm just closed off from the world. Thankfully, for this test site, it was a drive-through.
It hurts like a little bit. They do 5 seconds. My eyes teared up a bit. Oh man. It's not that bad.
Huh?
It's not that bad. It just hurts just a tad bit.
So for my final test, it was at the post office again. Thankfully, there were only a handful of people there, so I was out of there real quick.
Alright, so I just finished my last test, like in the post office right there. Didn't hurt too bad. It's alright. Just happy that it was the last one and hopefully it's negative.
Oh, look at this little guy. Look at the baby lizard. Hello. Oh wow, you're not running away. So over here in Shelly Bay, I'm gonna go swimming. It's probably gonna be really, really cold, but it's gonna feel amazing. Alright, so I got my swimming shirt on, but I don't think it's gonna keep me warm. But we'll see. Holy Christ, it's so cold. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. So I've been out of quarantine for nearly a week now, and every day has been rainy and cloudy, and it's finally been sunny. So finally getting in this water and it's freezing. It's currently low tide, so I had to tread out pretty far just to get the water above my waist. My mom's currently holding my phone and she loves to capture the scenery. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing this. Hi Mom, you want to show off your new glasses you just got today? Wow. Wow. Right? They turn dark in the sunlight.
Huh?
You guys want to say hi?
Hello there, everyone.
Nice. Alright, so heading home now. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to keep making more.